Okay, let's look at the question. Prakash walked 30 kilometer towards the west. Okay, took a left turn and then walked 20 meter. Again he took a left turn and walked 30 meter. Then he took a right turn and stopped. Now he is facing in which direction? Questions like this are very simple, but whenever you are solving this, one thing you should be knowing, that is you need to know how are the directions. Okay. Now if you consider there are four directions, in this question four directions are more than enough. If it is north, always we'll consider north on the top. Now if you are getting confused, you remember the Indian map. Okay, right, and from this you will be able to identify this is called northern states, and this is called southern states, this is east, and this is west. Because you know in India sun rises in the Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, that's why it is in the east. And the west we have got Gujarat, and here we have got Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and then we have got in the north Jammu Kashmir, right? So if you remember Indian map, you will be able to remember the directions. So in simple terms, you can have north here, east, west, south. There is one more way of remembering it. You can observe NEWS, news. NEWS, news. If you use this word, but it should be in this direction. Okay. So in that way, you will be able to remember the directions. Now we will try to apply this particular diagram to our question. Okay. Just try to solve this, and can you tell me the answer now? See, whenever you are attending the classes, I have already told you, you can just go for having a pen and paper and try to solve the questions as and when you have got a chance. See, it will boost your confidence actually. Okay. Okay, I'll just try to explain you this particular question. Just you see, Prakash, there is a person, okay, walked 30 meter towards west. You see the direction of west, it is this side. He walked 30 meters, 30 meters to the west, right? And then when he is facing this side, took a left turn. Left turn means that side, when he is facing that side, it will be his right and it will be his left. Okay. So he took a left turn and walked 20 meters. Okay. Now he is facing this side. Okay. He is facing this side. Now he again took a left turn and walked 30 meters. From here, he has taken a left turn. Okay. So, and he walked 30 meters. Then he took a right turn and stopped. Here he took a right turn and stopped. Okay, he stopped here. So he is facing at present in which direction? Now can you tell me the answer? West. Is it west? Anybody else? Just try to solve this question. A very simple question. Already I have solved it. Only we need to identify at present he is facing towards which direction. That is the only question you have got. North. Okay. You can observe This side it is north, and so the answer to this question is north, option B. Right? Anybody any doubt in this question? Just I'll explain once again. You see, Prakash walked 30 meter towards west. You know which is west? This is west, this is east. That should be clear. If you are making mistake in drawing this diagram itself, then you are going to solve all the questions wrong. Any question depending upon this direction, you are going to solve it wrong. Okay. So remember, this is most important. First you practice this, and when you are able to draw this correctly, then you will be able to solve this question correctly. Okay. You see Prakash walked towards west, so he walked towards west 30 meter and then took a left turn. As soon as he stops here, he should know which is left to him. For him, left is what? This side, right? So he walked this side 20 meter, right? But you see, we have done actually a mistake here. Actually, he has taken again a left turn, but here we have done a right turn. Did you observe that one? See, this was a mistake, and I found nobody has told. You should be attentive in the class, okay? That was a mistake of mine. Instead of turning to the left, I turned to the right, and that's why I got the wrong answer. Actually, north will be wrong now. Okay. I turned to the left and then walked again 30 meter. 30 meter and then took a right turn. Took a right turn. This side. It is left to him, this is right to him. So now what is the answer? Yes. See, these kind of mistakes happen, and you should make sure that you will identify. Okay. So simply listening to the class will not fetch you anything. You need to think if you are doing something, you need to think whether it is correct or not. In most of the cases, we may also go wrong, but you should know that this should be the answer. So this is wrong because while solving we have done a mistake. Okay. I hope you understood this question. If you do a small mistake, you are going to solve it wrongly, and this is just an example for that. So this way you are going to solve. Then we'll go to the next question. This is also similar, but here we will be having 8 directions. Okay, let me draw all the 8 directions. I'll tell you how to draw. Just now I told you how you can remember all the 4 directions. N, E, W, yes, news. And this direction is called as what? This is north and this is east. Northeast. So this direction is called what? This is south and this is east. Southeast. This direction is what? South west. This is north west. Using these 8 directions, just check whether you can solve this question or not. Here see they have transformed the direction. If southwest, southeast direction becomes north and northeast direction becomes west and so on, will then what will be the west becomes? It means this is the real one. They have modified it to some other direction. Okay. They have said southeast is becoming north, which is southeast. This is southeast. So southeast becomes north, then this part becomes north. And then next northeast becomes west. Northeast becomes west. You see, they have turned this one, they have rotated it around 135 degree. See, this north has come till here, and then this west has come here. Means 1, 2, 3. There are three directions crossed by this one in the clockwise direction. You can identify that. And then they are asking what west will become. Means what will be here after rotating it 135 degree. What will be here? What will be the answer? You are just rotating it by 135 degree. That's all. Anybody answer? Northeast. Okay, you see. See, this north has gone here. North has gone here. One, two, three. Three places. And this west has gone here. Where? In the northeast place. One, two, three places. So it is shifting three places. All of them are shifting three places. After shifting three places, each and every direction, who will come here? Which one will come here? So if you observe this southeast, one, two, three, three places. So southeast will come here. This one will come here. You can see this is always in the clockwise direction, and that's why this is also clockwise direction. In this place, we are going to have southeast. So the option is C. Option is C. I hope this question is clear. Yes, it is C. You can see there is a shift of three directions. West goes in the northeast. Means northeast becomes west. What does it mean? This has become west. This has become west. And in the first case, they have told southeast becomes north. The southeast has become north. So the find the distance. Find how many directions it has jumped. One, two, and it has come here. North west has come here. This north has come here. It means it has jumped two directions. In the same way, if something is coming here, it will be jumping two directions. So this one will be the correct answer. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. A simple question, but bit confusing. Now you see the next question. Again, you need to draw the directions. NEWS, news. In all the directions, news is created, right? So it's a news. Okay. And then you need to read sentence by sentence. Okay. We'll see. Atul walks 20 meters towards south. He is standing here. Okay. And he walks 20 meters towards south. Fine. Turning to the left. For him at present, which is left. You should be very cautious in this case. So when he is standing this side, which is left to him, turning to his left. This is left, right? And he walks 30 meters. Then turning right, he walks 10 meters. Now for him, which is right? This is right. He walks 10 meters. And then turning right, he walks 40 meters. After coming here, He is going to turn right 40 meters. Then turning right. Again he will turn right and he is going to walk 30 meters. 30 meters. And he stopped. In which direction he is standing with respect to his starting point? It was his starting point and now he is standing here. You need to identify the direction where he is standing compared to the last one. Now the answer of this question is what? North. Just try to read. He is facing north. I can understand that. At present he is facing where? North. That is fine. But if you read the last sentence, in which direction is he standing with respect to his starting position? If the question is like in which direction he is facing at present, the answer will be north. So with respect to the starting position, in which direction he is standing? So you can observe he was standing here and at present he is standing here. So it is in which direction? Initially he was standing here, now he is standing here. It is actually in west direction. So the questions can be like this also. You understood? These are different flavors of the question. There is difference between in which direction he is facing and he is standing with respect to some point. Okay. Imagine there is a person standing here and there is another person standing here. With respect to him, where he is standing, in which direction he is standing? He is standing in the west. There is one person standing here and there is another person standing here. With respect to this person, where he is standing? He is standing towards south. That is also important. You need to know this also. Fine. It is also simple, but you need to understand what is exactly given in the question. Most of you are told north, that is correct, but he is facing towards north at present. But you need to find with respect to this point, here he is standing. Okay. Okay, try to solve this question. So answer for this is actually west. Let's consider this. Raman travels a distance of 5 kilometers in the south direction. This is our Raman. Let me have a reference. NEWS news. Okay. Raman travels a distance of 5 kilometers in the south direction. He will travel 5 kilometers in south direction. See, whenever a question is asked, you need to attempt the question. That is important. Let it be right or wrong. At least you are trying to solve a question. That is a great thing actually. Okay. Now he has traveled 5 kilometers to the south direction. He turns to his right. From here, he is going to turn to his right. This is his right. Turn to his right. After walking 3 kilometers, it means he has walked 3 kilometers here. He turns to the left and walks 5 kilometers. Again from here, he is going to turn to his left. This is right, this is left. So he is going to walk 5 kilometers. Now in which direction, see, observe this question also. Now in which direction is he from the starting place? From starting place, you need to find in which direction he is standing now. This is exactly like the previous question. So what is the answer? You see, we have got, he was standing here, he is at present in this direction. Which is this direction? This is southwest, right? So what is the answer? Southwest. Simple question. You can attempt the question, not a issue. Okay. Now we'll see the last question. It will be the last question of today, and try to solve this. I just read the question once. Ravi left home and cycled 10 kilometers towards the south. He then turned right and cycled 5 kilometers, and then again turned right and cycled 10 kilometers. After this, he turned left and cycled 10 kilometers. How many kilometers will he have to cycle to reach his home straight? This is important. This word is important. So you need to solve this question. Okay, we'll try to solve. Just observe here. Ravi left his home and cycled 10 kilometers towards south, north, east, west, south. So he traveled 10 kilometers. It is his home. Okay. From his home, he has traveled 5 kilometers with cycle. Not 5, it is 10. Okay. 10 kilometers. You can say it is 10 kilometers towards south. Then he turned right. He is going to turn to his right and travel 5 kilometers. And then again turn to right and cycle 10 kilometers. He is going to turn right and again cycle 10 kilometers. Make sure that you will maintain the same distance. Okay, this 5 kilometers is bit small. We'll try to match that one. We'll try to draw it something. This is his home. From here he is traveling. This is 10 kilometers. From here 5 kilometers. Just try to draw half of this, because later when you are finding the distance, you should not face difficulty. And after this he is going to turn right and travel 10 kilometers. Okay, turn right and cycle 10 kilometers. After this he turned left and cycled 10 kilometers. From here he turned left and cycled again 10 kilometers. Now he is in this point. His home is here. How many kilometers will he have to travel to reach his home straight? Means straight, how many kilometers he has to travel to reach his home? What is the answer? I have solved almost. Yes. This is 10 kilometers from here to here, right? And from here to here, it is how much kilometers? Straight. They have told you have to travel straight. So it is 5 kilometers from here. So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15 kilometers. And the answer is A. Answer is A. Right. Okay, good. I hope this was clear. These are the type of questions you will get whenever you are dealing with direction. Okay, and these are very frequent questions in competitive exams plus placement interviews. Okay, just try to solve such questions from the internet. As I have told you in the first class, there is an application called indiabix. You may find such questions and keep solving it whenever you are free. Fine.